What's up guys, this is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and if you're watching this video, thank you very much. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Hit that little subscription button down below and ring the bell so you get notifications, because everybody likes to watch me and Bella act goofy out here. So today's video, as you saw in the title, is kind of a gift idea. You guys know that we do reviews for a company called Battlbox, and Battlbox is a monthly subscription box for survival and tactical gear. Bella, I don't need your help for this one, babe. I love you and I appreciate it, but not this one. So you guys haven't seen a Battlbox review in quite a while because, quite frankly, I thought Battlbox dropped us and wasn't going to be sending us the box anymore. And I gave Dutch a whole bunch of Battlbox gear when he was down. Gave him a knife and actually a couple knives and a flashlight and some stuff. And hadn't heard from Battlbox in a while. And I guess maybe they saw that we put some stuff out, and they decided to send us the Hunting 2.0 box. You guys know how much of a hunter I am. Hunting is a huge part of my life, and there's a lot of stuff in this box specifically that I think you could, whether you decide to give this whole box as a gift to the outdoorsman in your life or not, is totally up to you. But there's some stuff in here that I believe a lot of you'll be interested in, because after we posted the hunting videos, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed on our channel lately, the videos when Dutch was here, we posted a couple videos. One of them's over 30,000, the other one's close to 30,000 views. They're doing awesome. We really appreciate that. But after that video, we followed it up with a game processing, how I cut up and process deer. If you guys missed that, I'll leave a link to that video up here. Kind of just a breakdown of what I use and how I process deer. Well, this month's box for Battlbox was Hunting 2.0. Bella, you're gonna have to move. So let's see what's in the Hunting 2.0 box. We're a little behind on this box, guys. This came out, like I said, I'm almost a month behind on this one. But there's some really cool stuff in here that I believe if you don't want to go through Battlbox to buy it, which you still can, guys, go to Amazon. Trust me, I had so many questions about some of the stuff we use, knives and things that we use to process deer. So let's get into it. Hunting 2.0. Basically, Battlbox, if you're not familiar with them, there's 4 different subscription levels: Basic, Advanced, Pro, and the Pro Plus. If you go to their website, battlbox.com, battlbox.com, there's no E at the end of it, you can check out all the prices for all of the different levels. So this is the Pro Plus box. There's a lot of stuff in here that may not, be super of high interest to a lot of people, but like I said, this is survival and tactical gear. This month specifically is just Hunting 2.0. So let's get right into it here. We'll break it down. There's a few things that may not interest everybody, but if you're a hunter, big time hunter, some of this stuff might. So this is the Silent Retriever. So if you guys are deer hunters, if you hunt from a tree stand, one of the problems you have is once you get up in the tree, you can drop things. You drop your hat, you drop a deer call, different things like that, and you don't want to crawl down the ladder, get on the ground, pick your stuff up. So this company came up with a little product. It's called the Silent Retrieve. Let's say you drop your hat. You just lower this little tool down on a string, and it like just grabs a whole. It's kind of a neat little tool. If you hunt from a deer stand, that thing is awesome. Let's put that away. Put my hat back on. You guys don't see me without a hat very often, and there's a reason for it. The next thing is this little arrowhead kit. So if you're into, survival gear and making things on your own, if you want to make a bow, kind of go out in the woods just for fun, make a bow, or you're into, bow making and arrow making, this little kit comes with 5 different styles of broadheads. They're just little steel arrowheads, basically. But one thing that's in here that's really cool is this little gig. So if you had a survival bag or a go bag or something, get home bag, I don't know if you guys can see this thing. Look at there. It's like it's a broadhead type thing, but you could fashion it onto a pole and use it for like a frog gig. So let's pretend we got a frog here. Got your pole, you just, I don't know. Kind of cool, kind of neat. Not something I would buy, but when it comes in a survival box like this, my dog's over here eating sticks. All right, put that aside. Next thing, some snares if you're into trapping, which we've got coyotes. You guys know we've got coyotes causing problems here on our farm. They're everywhere right now. You can set up some snares if it's legal in your state. You might want to check your hunting regulations, check what you can use and what you can legally trap with in your state. But those are some snares. All right, let's get more into the game processing, because this is called a hunting 2.0 box, but there's a lot of game processing equipment in here. And when I posted that video about how I process deer, I had a ton of questions about things like what kind of knives you should use, where you can get good knives. So here are some good options. Now this is a product I'd never seen before. It's made by a company called Smith's Field Skinning Knives. I don't know if you guys can see those or not, but basically there's 3 different knives in there, and I would compare them to somewhat like a razor blade or an X-Acto knife. So they're almost like disposable knives. You could put these in your pack. They'd be really good for caping out an animal if you got a trophy animal. 3 different knives. They've got a little plastic cover over the top of them. Just a field skinning kit or a field caping kit. It'd be a really sharp, really sharp little knife for processing or skinning. Not necessarily for cutting meat off the bone, deboning, or breaking down an animal, but for skinning, these little disposable knives I think would work great. Now, this is a product, there's 2 products in here by a company called Outdoor Edge. Outdoor Edge is a super popular company. They've made a lot of really cool tools for processing game, field skinning, things like that. So this is called the Zip Pro. It's basically a folding knife with a clip on the backside of it, but it's not like a regular knife blade. So when you open this thing up, if you guys can see that, the shape of the blade is totally different from any other knife that you've ever seen. They advertise these in a little different style called what was it called? The Flip and Zip, where it had this style of knife on one and a skinning knife on the other. But this knife right here is made for, as you can see, it's not sharp. So when you're processing an animal, it's made for going in for gutting an animal, basically. So you would open up the skin and put this in and go right under the belly, right through the belly. And this is a blunt end. It's not sharp at all. It's not sharp on this side, but that curved blade allows you to go under there and not puncture the stomach and the internal organs. So Outdoor Edge has sold knives like this for a long time, but if you're going to be out in the field, gutting an animal, gutting a deer to take it back, this is an awesome way to gut it very easily and not puncture the internal organs. So that's the first product from Outdoor Edge, and that would be a really good gutting knife, I would say. Now, so as I was saying, I had a lot of questions about what kind of knives I would recommend for processing. Well, this is a full processing kit right here from Outdoor Edge. It's called the WildPak, and like I said, if you guys aren't wanting to buy the whole subscription for Battlbox, you can go onto their website and buy just this box. But I'll also leave a link, if I can remember, in the description box down below to this one kit on Amazon. You can buy just this. This right here has everything you need for processing a deer at home. So we'll kind of go over it real quick. It's got, whoa, don't drop it. They send you some gloves so you can put some gloves on, don't get your hands all bloody. First, you got a bone saw. You've got a fillet knife. Look at that. Oh, I love fillet knives. Just a perfect, I would say, probably about a 6-inch blade fillet knife. Let's put that away before I poke myself in the eye. You've got a skinning knife with a gut hook on the back, and a caping knife, a knife sharpener, and a rib spreader. This is kind of a neat little thing. If you're new to processing deer, oh, my fillet knife fell out. Put that back. If you're new to processing deer, you may have never seen one of these, but sometimes it's hard to get into the chest cavity of an animal. So if you can see the way this thing's made, it hinges at the bottom. It's got 2 little Y's right here. You can put that in the chest cavity and spread the chest cavity of a deer open. Then you can get in there and do what you need to do, get the heart and lungs and things out of the way. Kind of a neat little tool if you're new to processing game. This little kit, like I said, I'll leave a link to this on Amazon. It's made by Outdoor Edge. They're really good quality knives. Will have a little bit of everything you need to start processing deer at home. This thing makes the whole box worth having this month, in my opinion. There's also a book called The Ultimate Guide to Home Butchering. So if you're going to be butchering animals at home, or cutting up wild game at home. Actually, we're having 3 goats processed. I didn't have time to do it myself. I wish I would have. We've got a local processor. More on that video to follow, but this has everything you need to know to get started. So it's got information, looks like they had information for cows, sheep, pigs, turkeys, chickens, a little bit of everything. So the ultimate guide to home butchering. Look forward to getting into that book. What else we got here? Okay, so we've got 2 little items. I'm gonna save one for last because I'm kind of excited about. Just the kid coming out in me. So if you subscribe to the Pro Plus edition of Battlbox, you get basically the Knife of the Month Club is the difference in the Pro and the Pro Plus. So this month's Knife of the Month is from Buck and Bear Knives. Pretty fancy little box. And it's just a big, I'm not gonna say call it a survival knife, but a really cool, just, can you guys see that? I know my black shirt doesn't help. A good Kydex sheath. It's reversible. You can put it on the left or right side. Good, solid. It'd be a really good skinning knife. If you're gonna go pack out into the woods and kill a deer or elk or something, this is a good, heavy duty, strong knife. Would do you a lot of good. From Buck and Bear Knives. Now, the one thing that I was kind of holding out on showing you guys, because the little kid in me is coming out. This is kind of a toy. Battlbox sent, now it depends on where you live in the country. Not everybody got this because they're restricted in some areas. But in Oklahoma, it's perfectly legal. And this, Bella, I don't need you snoring here, babe. This is a blowgun with 6 or 8 darts. But the awesome thing is when Dutch was here, he bought the kids a couple gifts. He bought Houston a slingshot, but he bought Weston a blowgun. And I've been jealous because Weston's been hoarding his blowgun upstairs and he doesn't like to share. So now we both have one. I also bought Weston about 1,000 paintballs that you could shoot through this. Now we're not gonna be shooting each other, but we got some good paintballs for some good target practice. Getting text messages somewhere, probably Dutch texting me. But they sent a blowgun, and growing up as a kid, we always had a blowgun or 2 around. Some of them were homemade, some of them were store-bought, some of them were accurate, and some weren't. But I think it would be really cool because I'm a hunter, and I enjoy the challenge of it. But how cool would it be to get out here and hunt maybe a squirrel or a rabbit and harvest a squirrel with a blowgun? You go, These things are really accurate. It'd be a really good little survival tool if you got good with it to put in, like a survival bag or camping bag when you're going out into the woods. I've never killed a squirrel with one of these, but I definitely know it's possible because I've watched it on YouTube. It's got to be legit if it happened on YouTube, right? So, a blowgun, guys. If you've never shot a blowgun, they're a lot of fun. More on that to follow, hopefully. So that's all I've got for this month on the Battlbox subscription box, guys. Like I said, go check them out at battlbox.com. If you're looking for some really cool gifts for that outdoorsman in your life, or you're looking into learning how to process deer on your own, this right here, this Outdoor Edge WildPak starter kit for processing game, and the Outdoor Edge Zip Pro folding knife for gutting. I mean, it's kind of like a gut hook, but the upgraded version of your old standard gut hook. This right here and this right here paired together, amazing. So guys, that's all I've got for today. I'm gonna sit here and wave my knife around a little bit. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, like I said, I'd love for you to subscribe. Go check out Battlbox. Go check them out on their website and on YouTube. If you go check them out on YouTube, please, please, please do me a solid favor and tell them Daniel from Arms Family Homestead sent you over. Even if you don't subscribe to the Battlbox monthly box, Brandon Curran, or Curran1776 as he's known on YouTube, is a funny guy. I love watching his channel, and the Battlbox videos are just entertaining because that guy is super entertaining. So Guys, thanks for watching. That's all I've got for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.